Hey everyone, it's What If. And have you ever found yourself staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., wondering why you can't seem to fall asleep? We've all been there. Tossing and turning, checking the clock every 5 minutes, it's the worst. Especially when you know you have to wake up early for work or school the next day. It can feel like you've tried everything: warm milk, counting sheep, meditation, but nothing seems to work. Well, don't despair, because in this video I'm going to be sharing some unusual but surprisingly effective tricks that just might help you reclaim those elusive Z's. I don't think people understand how powerful audio can be for a good night's sleep. So you're lying in bed, it's pitch black, but your mind is racing with 1,000 thoughts, right? It's like your internal playlist is stuck on anxious worries on repeat. We need to change that tune. And the solution might be simpler than you think: audio. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if? I've tried listening to calming music before bed, it doesn't work. And you might be right. Sometimes even calming music can be too engaging when our brains are already in overdrive. Instead of music, try listening to something interesting, like a podcast or an audiobook. The key here is to choose something that captures your attention, something that makes you want to listen to what happens next. This does a couple of things. First, it distracts you from those racing thoughts that keep you up at night. Instead of worrying about tomorrow's to-do list, you're engrossed in a fascinating story or learning something new. Second, focusing on someone's voice can actually help lull you to sleep. Think about it. It's a natural human instinct to relax and feel safe when we hear a soothing voice, kind of like how parents tell bedtime stories to their children. Now, there's one crucial rule here: no screens. We want to avoid blue light at all costs before bed. That means no watching videos, no scrolling through social media. Just close your eyes, put on your headphones, and let the audio sweep you away. It might take a few tries to find the right podcast or audiobook that works for you, but when you do, it can be a game changer. You might even find yourself waking up feeling more refreshed and alert because you were able to truly relax and quiet your mind before falling asleep. Okay, so let's say you've tried everything, but you're still finding yourself wide awake when the first rays of sunlight peek through your curtains. We've got to be aggressive, guys. We're going to trick your body into getting back on track. I call this the reverse psychology sleep schedule. Here's how it works. If you find yourself still awake at sunrise, don't go back to sleep. I know, it sounds counterintuitive, but trust me on this one. Instead of trying to squeeze in a few more hours of restless sleep, get out of bed and start your day. Now, I understand this method might be a bit more challenging if you have a strict work or school schedule during the week. So, if possible, try this out over a weekend when you have a little more flexibility. The goal here is to stay awake and active throughout the entire day. That means no naps, no lounging around in bed. Keep yourself busy, go for a walk, catch up with friends, tackle that project you've been putting off. I know it sounds tough, but pushing through that initial exhaustion is key. By keeping your body moving and your mind engaged, you're essentially telling your internal clock, hey, it's daytime, time to be awake. To make this process even easier, I've created a handy-dandy schedule that you can follow. It's packed with activities to keep you occupied throughout the day, ensuring you stay awake until your desired bedtime. You can download the PDF in the description box below. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging. This isn't about torturing yourself with sleep deprivation. The idea is that by staying awake for an extended period, you'll naturally be exhausted by the time night rolls around. This way, you're more likely to fall asleep faster and sleep more soundly through the night. It might take a few days for your sleep cycle to fully adjust, but stick with it. So there you have it, guys. A couple of unconventional yet effective tricks to help you combat those sleepless nights. Remember, getting a good night's sleep is crucial for our physical and mental health. It affects everything from our mood and energy levels to our cognitive function and overall well-being. Try incorporating these tips into your routine and see if they make a difference. Try these tricks and reclaim your nights. I bet you'll adjust your sleep to the pattern you want. For more helpful tips like share and subscribe. Sweet dreams!